Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you're doing well, and I really hope you took the time yesterday to actually look back and think about what it is that you've actually learnt so far. And that's a very important part of the course, to actually be able to assess yourself and see how far you've actually come, and see how you might have changed in a few ways. And this is a really important part of the course, and an important part of life, to be able to see how we're evolving, how we're becoming better, and how we're developing ourselves. And going forward today, I wanted to take today's time to bring again attention towards something very simple in our lives, which very often not only do we overlook, but we actually may be ungrateful very often for the way it is in our lives. And today I wanted it to be food, and I wanted you to try and bring your attention towards your food and towards what you eat on a daily basis, every single day. Starting off with, how many times do you eat? How many times do you get a chance to eat food? And once you've identified that, just trying to actually work it out. That what is it that we eat at those times? If you eat 2 times a day, what do you eat the first time that you eat? What kind of food happens the first time? Is it cooked food? Is it raw food? And the second time, is that cooked or is it raw? And if you eat 3 or 4 times, again, just thinking through that on a daily basis, what kind of food do we get to eat? Where does it come from? Is it grown in the country that you eat it in? Or does it come from different parts of the world? And are you lucky to have access to that kind of food? And again, with the coronavirus breaking out, I think that really brought home the fact that we don't, just because we live in a certain part of the world, we don't have a right to everything that's available in the supermarkets. It's possible that that stuff can run out. And again, bringing attention to that imbalance. Before the coronavirus hit, how often did we ever think, okay, I'm going to the supermarket and Alhamdulilah, I'm able to get whatever I want from whatever shop I want, if you go into town. And then after the coronavirus, when we had that panic, when we had that sense of, well, there's not enough anymore, it's a really good reflection of that imbalance. That despite having enough for so many years, how often did we actually say Alhamdulillah for that blessing of the shops which are located close to our homes being well stocked up? How often were we grateful for the shops around us? And when those shops went away, how often did we complain? And again, just for today, specifically, I'd like you, that next time that you do begin to eat, to actually take your time. Think about the food in front of you. Think about how many different types of foods there are in front of you. Think of how it's been grown. Think of how it's come to you. And remind yourself of how fortunate you are to have that much food available to you every single day. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah.